Have you ever noticed how one single thought can change the way your entire day feels? Think about it. You wake up late, rush out of bed, and your first thought is, great, today's ruined. Suddenly, everything feels heavy, traffic feels worse, work feels harder, even small problems feel 10 times bigger. Now flip the script. Imagine waking up and saying, today is a gift. Something good is waiting for me. You carry a different energy. You smile more, and people respond better. Doors open that you didn't even notice before. The only thing that changed was your thought. Your mind is like a magnet. It pulls in whatever it focuses on. If you constantly think about failure, you'll find reasons to fail. But if you choose to think about growth, success, and possibility, life will start matching that energy. It doesn't mean bad things won't happen. They will. But your thoughts decide how you handle them. Will you see an obstacle, or will you see an opportunity? That choice is always yours. So be intentional. Speak life into your day. Train your mind to look for the good. Because what you think consistently, you will eventually live. Remember this, your future starts in your mind, not outside of it. Guard your thoughts, because they're building the life you'll step into tomorrow. What you give your attention to will grow. It's that simple. If you spend all day thinking about problems, your problems will feel bigger. But if you choose to focus on solutions, ideas will start showing up. Your focus is like sunlight. Whatever you shine it on will take life. Think about this. Two people can face the exact same challenge. One keeps saying, why me? Nothing ever works out. The other asks, what can I learn from this? How can I move forward? Same situation, completely different outcomes. Why? Because energy follows focus. If you constantly focus on negativity, it drains you. It's like watering weeds. They'll keep growing until they choke out everything good. But if you start focusing on gratitude, progress, and possibility, it's like watering flowers. Slowly, your life begins to bloom. Your mind can't give energy to everything at once. So choose carefully. Don't waste it on things you can't control or on people who bring you down. Put your focus on growth, on dreams, on the things that set your soul on fire. Remember this, wherever your focus goes, your future follows. Aim your energy toward what you want, not what you fear. Every day, ask yourself, am I watering weeds or am I watering flowers? Have you ever noticed how easy it is to focus on what's missing? You get a promotion, but instead of celebrating, you think about the raise you didn't get. You buy something new, but within days you're already craving the next thing. That's how most of us live, always chasing, never satisfied. But here's the truth. The fastest way to feel rich is to count what you already have. Gratitude changes everything. When you stop and say, I'm thankful for my health, my home, my family, even the breath in my lungs, your perspective shifts. Suddenly, what felt small becomes priceless. It's like tuning a radio. When you tune into gratitude, you start noticing more things to be grateful for. Life responds to your energy. The more thankful you are, the more reasons you'll find to stay thankful. That's how blessings multiply, not because everything outside changes, but because you finally notice what's been there all along. Start small. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning. Even on tough days, there's always something. Maybe it's a kind word from a friend, a meal on the table, or simply the chance to try again tomorrow. Never forget this. Gratitude doesn't just change your mood, it changes your life. The more you appreciate what you have, the more life gives you to celebrate. Words are powerful. Every time you speak, you're planting seeds. Some grow into flowers, others into weeds. And the truth is, your life is filled with whatever seeds you've been planting. Think about it. If you keep saying, I'm unlucky, nothing ever works for me, you start to live inside that story. You notice every setback, every closed door, and it feels like proof of your own words. But when you choose to say, I'm capable, I'm growing, something good is on its way. You begin to see life differently. Opportunities stand out. People respond to you with more warmth. It's not magic, it's alignment. Your words shape not only how others see you, but how you see yourself. Imagine a child who's constantly told, "You're smart, you can do this." They start to believe it. Now imagine the opposite. Same child, different words, completely different future. That's how powerful language is. So be careful with what comes out of your mouth. Speak life, not defeat. Speak hope, not fear. Speak blessings, not curses. Even if your situation is tough, declare where you're going, not where you're stuck. Remember this, your words are magnets. What you release is what returns. So speak with faith, with love, with strength, and watch how your life begins to rise to match your voice. Everything great you want in life begins first in your imagination. If you can't see it in your mind, you'll struggle to hold it in your hands. That's why visualization is so powerful. It's like building the blueprint before the house. Think about athletes. Before running the race, they close their eyes and picture themselves crossing the finish line. They see the crowd cheering, feel the medal around their neck, hear their name being called. Why? Because when your mind experiences it first, your body follows with confidence. It's the same with your dreams. If you want success, don't just wish for it. Visualize it. Picture yourself walking into that office, starting that business, holding that degree, or living that life you've always wanted. See it clearly. Feel it as if it's already happening. The clearer the vision, the stronger the pull. But here's the secret. Visualization isn't about escaping reality. It's about preparing your spirit for what's coming. When you truly believe it inside, you begin to act like it's possible. You take bolder steps, you carry yourself differently, and opportunities line up with your energy. Never forget this. If you can see it in your mind, you're one step closer to living it in reality. So close your eyes, dream with detail, and let that vision guide your actions until it becomes your truth. The people and energy around you shape you more than you realize. You can have the biggest dreams, but if you're surrounded by constant negativity, it's like trying to grow flowers in the dark. They'll never bloom. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room where everyone is complaining, gossiping, or doubting? Within minutes, your mood drops. On the other hand, spend time with someone who's encouraging, who believes in you, who sees possibility instead of problems, and suddenly you feel unstoppable. That's the power of energy. Your circle is either fueling you or draining you. If you're around people who always say, "You can't, you won't, it's impossible," sooner or later you start to believe them. But when your environment is filled with hope, kindness, and ambition, you begin to rise higher than you ever thought possible. Positive energy isn't just about people, it's also about what you consume. The music you listen to, the shows you watch, the posts you scroll through, all of it is feeding your spirit. Choose wisely. Here's the truth. You deserve to be in spaces that water your growth, not your fears. Protect your energy like treasure, because it is. Surround yourself with people and environments that light you up, and watch how your life begins to glow. Everything you want in life begins with belief. If you wait to believe only after it happens, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, you must believe first, even when there's no proof, even when nothing around you suggests it's possible. Think about inventors, dreamers, and visionaries. The Wright brothers believed humans could fly when the whole world laughed at them. Thomas Edison believed light could come from a bulb long before it ever worked. Every breakthrough started as belief before it became reality. In your own life, it's the same. If you don't believe you can succeed, you'll never give your best effort. If you don't believe you're worthy of love, you'll accept less than you deserve. Belief is the foundation. It shapes the actions you take, the risks you're willing to embrace, and the opportunities you even notice. Believing before you see doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing faith over fear. It means saying, I don't see it yet, but I know it's coming. That mindset pulls you forward even through setbacks. Remember this: doubt delays, but belief builds. Hold on to your vision even when it's invisible. Trust yourself. Trust the process. Because if you can believe in it before the world sees it, one day the world will have no choice but to see it too. Dreams are beautiful, but dreams alone won't change your life. You can think positive, visualize success, and repeat affirmations every morning. But if you don't take action, nothing moves. Attraction begins the process, but action brings it to life. Think of it like this. You can sit in your car and imagine reaching your destination. But unless you turn the key and start driving, you'll never get there. The law of attraction works the same way. Your thoughts and energy set the direction, but your actions are the vehicle. Every step you take matters, even the small ones. Sending that email, practicing your craft for an extra hour, choosing discipline over comfort. These little actions stack up and open the doors you've been dreaming of. Yes, believe in yourself. Yes, keep your vision alive, but don't wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The moment you start moving, life starts meeting you halfway. The opportunities, the people, the breaks, they all show up once you show up. Remember this: faith without action is just a wish. If you truly want it, prove it with effort. Put your energy into motion and watch how quickly attraction turns into reality. Don't just dream it, live it, step by step. Your mind is like a magnet. It pulls in whatever matches the energy you carry. If your mindset is filled with fear, doubt, and negativity, you'll keep attracting situations that confirm those thoughts. But when your mindset is grounded in faith, hope, and possibility, life begins to align with that. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how some people always seem to get lucky? It's not luck, it's mindset. They believe good things are possible, so they act, speak, and move like someone who expects opportunities. And because of that, opportunities show up. On the flip side, people who always say nothing works for me usually end up proving themselves right. That's the pull of the magnet. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you carry a growth mindset, you'll see setbacks as lessons. If you carry a fixed mindset, you'll see them as dead ends. Same situation, completely different outcome, all because of what's happening inside your head. The best part, you have the power to rewire it. Start feeding your mind with thoughts that empower you, not limit you. Choose to expect progress, even in small ways. Never forget this: your mindset decides what you attract. So carry the energy of the life you want, not the one you fear. Be the magnet for blessings, growth, and success, and watch how your world begins to transform.